What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Ember. We're on episode 3, ladies and gentlemen. I've been digging around through some inventory things and some menus and various other things, and I found some stuff out, and I want to share it with all of you. Not really inventory, but it's more just menus and things. That being said, is there a map? Yes, there is. There's also the compass down here, which is fantastic, wonderful, sweet, sweet, nice style. You notice north is actually to the top right of the screen, where south is to the bottom left, or west, and then east, of course. That all relates to the map directions as well, north, south, east, west. So, if we take a look, we are currently in the graveyard, or the cemetery as it were. It shows us our enemy level 1 to 2, and it shows us we actually have 3 exit points. We can go east, we can go south, or west to get out. There's also quest here we can see on the world map, which shows us City of Light, Pinnacle, a whole bunch of random places. Stuff to go to and things that are going to be exciting and interesting, or maybe terribly boring. I don't know. All stuff to be done later down the road. Right now we know of these various different quests that we can go to, plus our main quest objectives. Our main and I guess other, and then these are all available ones, the question marks. So pretty cool stuff. We don't have any fast travel points yet, but there is a fast travel thing, which is pretty sweet. Okay, on top of that we have our journal that we need to open up. And our journal shows us, obviously, active missions, our main quest, our other quests, or side quests, if you will, what we've completed or done so far. Pretty cool stuff, good way to keep track of everything, and we can even show on map, and it shows it right there, so pretty cool stuff, right? On top of that, where I was originally, we have crafting, that's right, all the things that we've either accidentally crafted, intentionally attempted to craft, you know, we found out or we figured out, or things that we actually have had recipes given to us for, all show up here, so you know specifically what it was to cook. So, like the steak that we made, it gives us the plus to strength for, was it 5 minutes, and it restores us to full health. That was raw steak and food seasoning. It requires the oven, campfire, or fireplace. There's also alchemy recipes, obviously cooking, leatherworking, smithing, tailoring, and woodworking. We have none of the others, but it's all there. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, all that being said, I believe it is time for us to head on out and get to doing some murder. We're going to make sure we fully explore the wonderful, wonderful thing that was, and always will be, well, the cemetery. And before we do that, I actually think there's some stuff that we can get.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't want to talk to you. Go away. I think there's some stuff around here that we might not have looted. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Did we get everything around this place? Yeah, I guess we did. Yeah, we got the ale on it. I remember all that now. Alright, let's talk to the thieves. What you looking at? Not a whole lot.
Are you a man under there?
What you looking at? Are you a man under there? Maybe. Alright, we're going to go around the entire periphery and see if we can't figure out anything and everything that we have missed and gather it up and get the loot. I'm also curious as to how and where and when and why we can mine ore deposits. I mean, that's a thing that we should be able to do with our pickaxe, yet I don't see a pickaxe. I'm also curious as to whether or not we need to add you to... Nope, we don't get to add you to the item slots, the quick slots, if you will. Which is fine. Alright, I believe we've killed all the skellies over here. I'm pretty sure this all came to life, and these are the bodies. We've already looted all this stuff in the last episode. So there may be a little bit of overlap, but not too much. I am not going to head west just yet. We're going to make sure that we clear out everything in the graveyard before we head out. And it looks like we have another wonderful fight on our hands. Alright, so we're going to go and actually take these fights on. I'm going to use the greater heal on... Oops. I'm going to use the greater heal on our boy here. I did that totally wrong. My apologies for that. That worked out. Wow, that actually really healed him a lot. Alright, let's take to shoot this guy down. I know I can do that. And the murder death kill is real, and victory is ours. Feeling pretty good. We're able to take all of this stuff and enjoy it. It's going to be tremendous. There's some loot to be had over here. Gold coins and diamonds. We'll grab up all this wonderful fun stuff. I mean, we're looking pretty good right now. I don't feel like there's anything, like, terrifying that we have to deal with. Oh, and saying that, all of a sudden there are more skeletons that want to play. Alright, you go and you face off against him. We'll do the same thing. And we will focus fire down an individual. get less damage being done to the good man Corin, who is currently our face tank. And he did quite well. I'm going to try to fully clear the graveyard before we leave, and then we'll rest. And even before we rest, that's what I want to do. Fully clear the graveyard. I want to gather up all the loot and actually sell it all back to the guy as well. So hopefully we walk away with a decent chunk of money and other various things. I don't know, guys and gals. I don't know. But we're getting stuff handled. We're clearing things out slowly. Ooh, a leather cap. Cool. I do like the fact that we did find some pretty interesting and exciting new equipment laying around, which is pretty good. Like the 2 hats that we have on that give us... Oh, dear. Alright, let's see if we can't get you to go down there. Let's see if we can't get you to attack from here. And it looks like we're going to be taking the brunt of the hatred. Alright, so we've moved there. We're going to take you on. And Corin decided he did not want to attack back. And I can't seem to get Corin's, there we go. Attack to focus on what I want him to. It's okay, we'll throw out a big heal here. Keep him alive and healthy, and it'll be okay. Alright, the skeletons are down. We'll gather up that. By the way, folks, if I didn't mention it, I believe this game also released onto the iOS. So if you guys don't really want to play it on the PC, if you guys don't want the Steam version of the game, I believe it's also available on iOS. I don't know that I personally would enjoy playing this on like a mobile device. I think doesn't sound good at all to me, but I don't know, maybe one of those people who want to be able to just go out and be like, oh, you know, I'm chilling over here at the bank, or I'm chilling wherever I'm at. And, you know, I got like 15-20 minutes that I have to wait. I feel like playing an RPG. Let's play this. Alright, this could get a little bit more messy. We'll see how this plays out. Mergs, get over here, buddy. Alright. Nope. That skeleton, yes. Alright, it looks like we're just going to focus here. I'm going to have to face tank a little bit myself here. And Corin says he's got this on lockdown. We're going to move over here as Captain Mergs. And I guess we're just gonna go back in and attack. Here we go.
Pain is life, my friend.
Pain is life, my friend. Pain is life indeed. I believe this is gonna actually end the cemetery stuff anyway, so I'm not too concerned that we're so weak. But yeah, that whole scenario, that whole thing. Alright, the crude wooden bow, we already have one of those. And I feel like we're doing okay. Again, I don't know specifically where the mining stuff would be. If we'd run across one yet and I just maybe accidentally didn't see it, or I missed it, or it skipped it, or whatever the case is. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure we've cleared out the entirety of this wonderful, wonderful graveyard. We needed to head east. I'm not sure if that's exactly what we need to do, but before we do anything, let's head back over here to our wonderful, wonderful merchant and sell him some more stuff.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? You can buy all of my horrible crap that I don't want in my inventory. Enjoy. Okay, I guess that's enough. Okay, that's cool. Alright, a wooden bow of multi-shot. Fire arrows at your target, dealing damage to them and up to 2 nearby enemies. That actually sounds somewhat legit. I think I might want to use that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. Let's snag that bad boy up. I'm actually glad we came back here. Alright, let's see here. We just have a regular wooden bow, and now, thanks to my amazingness, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but we get +1 dexterity and vitality added to us as well, which is amazing, I think. Maybe I don't. Nope. Seems to be exactly the same. Those are just the bonuses, and we already have the bonus. Alright, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Alright, let's sell that. I don't think we're going to sell anything else. We're going to use the bedroll right here, right now. And yes, I would like to sleep for all 8 hours. Oh, I also figured out the potion problem. I believe if you press the button to use the potion, which would be 1 in this case. Alright, a 25% XP boost for that sleep. It will use it on the main character. However, what's that L for? Huh, that's weird. Oh, that was his name. Anyway, however, if you left click on it down here, you can actually choose which hero to use it on, which is a pretty cool little feature. And it could have been in the panic of the battles and whatnot that I was in, I decided that I didn't want to do that. I don't know, guys and gals. Alright, the exploration begins anew. Looks like there's a book or something in here. There's a crate. I'll take all that stuff, the empty bucket. So there's a green apple, some more green apples, a barrel with some cheese in it, a door that is locked that we cannot apparently get into. At least not yet. Alright, let's take a look at our map real quick. Oh, that's changed everything. Alright, looks like there's a couple of potential quests. There's one here, there's one up there. It looks like there's Hadrian. I don't know who or what Hadrian is, but I'm a little curious. Oh, what's this? Hey, there's some scarlet sage over here. It's interesting. And it looks like there's a big pile of something over to our west. Some more scarlet sage as well. Oh, it's a bunch of wolves, and they look like they're attacking deer? Alright, well, let's get in with this. Let's see if we can't take some of these wolves out here. Looks like I'm really struggling to get my aim on here. Alright, I'm going to back up with Captain Mergs here. I'm going to attack. I'm going to get Corrin to do what he's going to do. I'm going to use multi-shot here a couple of times probably. And Corrin's kind of getting wrecked a little bit here, which is okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. What we're going to do is actually throw a... Oh, he leveled up. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I guess we don't have to do anything then. Keep focusing on the wolf. So apparently you full heal when you level, which is pretty... Well, it was really fortuitous in that particular case. Seems to still be a wolf chasing this guy. We're going to go after him with Captain Mergle. Meanwhile, Corrin's going to continue doing what Corrin do. What I'm going to do is retreat from the wolf. And then we're going to get back onto this wolf, see if we can't take him out. I feel like these wolves are actually quite a bit stronger. Oh, they killed the buck or the male. That's what a male deer is, right? Alright, well, I don't want to use that just yet. We'll hold on to it. In case we need it, we'll use it. If not, then we won't use it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to use it anyway, just because I feel like he's a little bit weaker right now. Alright, so we got a wolf pelt. We got some raw venison and some deer hide. Some more wolves around here. Lots of wolf pelts. I'm assuming we'll be able to use these all for... Oh, cool. The level up thing popped up on the side. We'll probably be able to use all of those for, like, leather working. Alright, level up. Skill allocation for Corrin. He is a warrior of sorts, or so it seems. We're going to give him some more vitality and strength, and then we're going to close that out. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So we did that. I guess we'll continue heading down this way. Looks like there's some more scarlet sage to be had over here. And maybe there's some more wolves down further, and it looks like there's something else over here that can be looted. Or maybe these are all... Oh, these are all the scarlet sage. Okay, it shows up on the map that there is a lootable... Oh, what would you call that? I guess a lootable herb? Oh, are these actual thieves? Oh yeah, these are bandits. They're just like roaming the countryside here. Karak, huh? Let's take a shot here at Karak. See if we can't get up here.
How hard could this be?
Alright, we're gonna actually leap onto Karak. I think that might be the play. Oh, okay. Let's see here. You'll drop your gold and run if you know what's good for you. We don't want any trouble. How about I drop you? Don't say I didn't warn you.
You're dead.
Alright, well, I feel like I wasted one of my cool skills there for absolutely no reason. But it's okay. I feel like my leap did not work the way it was supposed to. We're going to try it again. There we go. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to also multi-shot, I guess. Oh, we hit the deer. That was interesting. Alright, we're going to bash you. Okay, onto him. I'm going to attack you. We're going to multi-shot again. And I believe we're about to drop him. Corrin's kind of getting beat down a little bit. I'm going to go and throw a heal onto him.
You're all gonna die.
Corrin's doing okay. Let's get Corrin to finish off the bandit from behind. There we go.
Oh yeah.
And despite his berserking, it didn't seem to do much for him, and we seem to be fine for all of that.
Healing potions?
Alright, looks like there's a short bow, healing potions, and a bunch of other random stuff. There's a bandit there. And another bandit. And unfortunately, we weren't able to take out the buck in the multi-shot process. Ooh, there's a bear. That doesn't look like something we want to deal with right now. Alright, I don't know if I'm ready to go face off against a bear. Maybe we should rest first. I mean, we've kind of exhausted ourselves a little bit. Alright, I'm going to rest. It's going to be a thing we do. Alright, we're going to go with sleep for 8 hours. Sure, why not? Let's see how this goes. Seems to have gone pretty decently. We only got a 3%. That's not good. Alright. There's the bear. Let's see if we can't get Corin to maybe just leap onto the bear. Okay, the bear is engaged, and Corin is engaged with the bear here. Let's see how this plays out. He's gonna keep double striking, it looks like.
My training is paying off.
He's doing pretty good. He's not doing too bad against the bear. That's good. Oh, he got stunned. Oh, he's getting wrecked a little bit now. Once we stop with the double attacks, it seemed to slow things down a bit. But again, we've got the ability to heal him up a little bit here, so it's not that bad. He's at 75% health, and it looks like we're going to be able to grab us up some bear meat and a bear pelt. Still grab up some more scarlet sage. Alright, there's something green over here. Let's take a look at the map. There's no quest over here, but there's clearly some sort of house or something. Oh, hi, Beatrice. How are you? Can I get inside your house? Is that a... No? Okay. Can I steal your pumpkin? Oh, hey, I see you there. Don't touch that. It's not yours to take. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put it back. So, apparently... stuff that shows up in red... I can't use that. Stuff that shows up in red is things that can get you in trouble with Johnny Law. Can get you arrested or at least get people upset with you that want to murder your face because you're trying to steal from them. Let's come over here and grab this herb that's somewhere over in the distance. And we were already over there, but we don't have a key to get over there. What's this? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. I missed out on a lot of random things. I wonder if we're ever going to find a recipe to, like, cook some of these vegetables we seem to keep grabbing and gathering. Alright, we're going to head on in. Oh, there's some rope. Hey, I was able to grab the rope. Let's get over here. Can we grab all this stuff? Looks like I can. Ooh, there was some sausage in there. Yummy. Grapes, an elvish guide to summer fashion. Oh my, that is quite lengthy, huh? Alright folks, well, let's read about Summer Fashion, an Elvish Guide 2 by Vegas the Fair. Ah, another summer in Domus. Domus. That's how I'm going to say it, guys. Domus. The air is warm, the fireflies are out, and the beaches, not controlled by giants or swarming with sandcrawlers, are sandy and delightful. Now I know what you're thinking. Vegas, I'm a poor useless peasant who works every hour of every day. I don't get a summer break like you and your extremely rich friends. I have to feed my family. To you I say this. I'm sorry, but I don't care. It's summer fashion time. Vegas is here to provide the do's and don'ts for all the unwashed masses. Yes, I'm talking to you, dwarves. Is washing the soot off your clothing really that hard? Over these next few pages, I'll cover the fashion from all races of Domus. Well, the ones that matter, sorry shepherds, and hit upon some colors which could make even a drifter look attractive. Let's start with those wonderfully filthy dwarves. Dwarven fashion is, shall we say, monochromatic. They tend to favor deep blacks, obsidian, charcoal, paired with a mix of gray and white. Not exactly a lively bunch, are they? You would think a race obsessed with digging up rare gems would be a bit more adventurous, at least fashion-wise. I mean, come on. Life isn't a prison camp here, boys. Vegas can fix this. The rotund dwarven figure. Figure? We're gonna go with figure. Could surely benefit from some deep reds, burgundy or maroon perhaps, or even my favorite shade of red, amaranth, for the more adventurous dwarven women. I mean, I assume there are dwarvish women, right? They don't seem to attend any of the parties I frequent, but Vegas isn't an idiot. They must be hiding somewhere, churning out fashion-challenged dwarvish babies. There aren't a lot of dwarven designers out there breaking down barriers, but one that comes to mind is Gravius. Gravius is a bit limited in his formal wear designs, but he's recently come out with a passable line of custom dwarven axe handles that are perhaps the most eclectic thing to come from the dwarves since their invention of clay pottery. I recommend checking him out and perhaps bringing some lovely sandcrawler burgundy silk and begging him to take a chance on something not destined for the mines. Now, if I'm being honest, the humans aren't much better. Surely their body types are more flattering to fashion, but even the elites of the City of Light tend to favor a little too much green and gold lace, and far too much cotton. It's a little clingy, and I don't think anyone but the princess can pull it off. As for Pinnacle, well, it's best not to mention them, unless they try to club my head in again like Prince Harold, what a boring name, did at the Council of Leaders after-party last year. Vegas has no filter, which has gotten him into quite a bit of trouble. I see no harm in my asking why the people of Pinnacle insist on dressing like dilapidated servants swaddled in burlap. I mean, who can love brown that much? My advice to humans this summer? Blues, my friends, blues. It brings out your eyes. Try a lovely azure or Carillion. Perhaps you Pinnacle brutes could even handle a little sapphire? As for fabrics, I find well-made linens to be perfect for dealing with the warm days. They should allow you to breathe a bit while you're persecuting the outer reaches of your kingdoms or smuggling Ember to all your little friends. Vegas doesn't do politics, but if you choose to be smug and violent, at least do it while being pleasantly dressed. It keeps your enemies sufficiently confused. And now we get to the race that you've all been waiting for. This lovely race has been setting the mark in culture and fashion for centuries. Sure, us elves have our faults, namely the grayish skin issue that has inflicted us lately, but has that stopped us from leading the way in all things beautiful? Of course not! We've created beautiful, artistically triumphant masks that are more attractive than any face could ever be. As my fellow elves know, the summer can have some drawbacks, mask-wise. Luckily, Ferdinand, the half-human, half-elf, half-genius, that's 3 halves by the way, ladies and gentlemen, has created a brilliant new series of masks entitled Breathe. These revolutionary masks weave ivory and the finest sandcrawler silk into a breathable, hence the name, mask which are both gorgeous and feather-light. It seems almost like you're wearing nothing at all. I recently purchased a mauve, and this is the one thing that my wife has 100% schooled me on. Apparently that's mauve, and we'll emphasize here with the cursor. And I have always called it before my wife, so for over 25 years, called it mauve, and I believe that's what most people around where I grew up and my family and friends and everything else, that's what they call it, mauve. That's what that always was, but it's actually mauve. Who knew? Anyway, moving on. I recently purchased a mauve and copper mask myself, and it was the talk of the town. As for what to wear with your new mask, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Leather! Yes, leather is officially back. I'm making sure of it. Ferdinand, along with his masks, has developed some beautiful leather summer gowns. They cling in all the right spots, breathe in the others, and they don't even cause that awkward odor if you wear them for 7 days straight at the never-ending gala hosted by some elvish princes you felt a connection with. Or so I've heard. So there you have it, some excellent summer recommendations for the 3 races. Get out there and look good, people. In next month's edition, we'll go into some of the new footwear that's starting to make waves. Shoes made from leaves? They may just be the next big thing. I might even cover some of the revolting drifter fashions if I choose not to eat lunch before I write. Their obsession with seaweed boggles the mind, and it destroys the nose. Until then, this is Vegas the Fair. Stay fashionable, San Diego. Alright, well that was weird and very strange, but I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. Yeah, stuff. So we can't use the lantern, huh? That's interesting. There's a pumpkin there. Can I snag it? Oh, I totally stole the pumpkin. Hey, Beatrice. What's going on? Can dwarves and shards coexist? Oh my, that's another long one. Alright, what I think I'll do is I'm gonna grab this, and we'll read it in another episode. I don't want to read another big book right now. So you'll have to forgive me. There's an opal, an amethyst, and a health potion. And apparently Beatrice is an artist of sorts. Cool.
You want something from me?
That's close enough, thank you. What are you doing wandering around these parts? Well, I seek the village of Darkwood. Am I on the right path? My journey is my business, and I don't care to share it with you. Darkwood. Darkwood? Yes, it's a bit further east, but nobody goes to Darkwood anymore. You must have your reasons, but please, be careful. Well, what is there to be afraid of? Besides the wolves and the bears, there are packs of wild men living in these woods. Savages living off the land and harassing common folk such as myself. Well, thanks for the warning. I shall watch my back. I do not fear savage men or beasts. Nothing in these woods can harm me. Thanks for the warning. Fare thee well. Fare thee well as well. As well as well. As well as well. Alright, it's fine. Okay, so we accomplished a lot of kind of just like flavor text and just different things. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. We're almost out of time for this episode. And like I said, we haven't done too much, but we accomplished some stuff. Why can't we gather the horse? Like, if we kill thieves and they had a horse, I think we should be able to, like, take the horse. We should be able to ride the horse into wherever we're going next. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is... maybe I'm going to cross back over and exit the west side of the thing, of the graveyard. I don't know. We'll see where this takes me. Actually, I believe the graveyard's to the north, so we just cross along here, and then we'll be able to go over to that other quest. And we'll see what that's all about. Perhaps we will run across some sort of horrible battle thing coming up. Alright, and what is this? This is Kip's area over here. Let's go. Ooh, there's some random stuff here that we can totally ninja loot. I will take the grapes, and I will enjoy them. The cabbage, the pitchfork, and the pickaxe. All of those are mine now. I think I'm going to wander around the edge here real quick before we break off the episode, see if there's anything else I can find before we get over here and start taking quests from Kip. Whoever Kip is, maybe we can find another battle to get into. There's a buck over here. Looks like we're going to kind of ignore the buck. Doesn't look like there's much to do. And it looks like there may be another pack of wolves. Nope, pack of spiders over here. Alright, well, I'm willing to go and take on...
we should turn back.
I'm willing to go and take on the spiders. I think that's totally okay. Alright, I think I'm going to leap, though. I think... Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. Oh, I've already left, haven't I? Oh, and I can't stop him. Oh, the spiderlings came running over. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Can I get Corin? Not Corin. Oh, Corin to go in. Can I get Captain Murgle to get out of the middle of the spiders? He doesn't seem to want to listen very well. Can you do what I told you? Please? For the love of God, do what I told you to do. Thank you. Being slow, the forest spider does not seem to be super happy about anything going on right now. We're going to go with multi-shot. I'm going to bring it on. Actually, we're not going to bring multi-shot on. That's silly. Alright, we're going to attack you. And we're going to have Corin. Gosh. I kind of wish this game wasn't designed with being able to use a mobile device with it. Because there's certain things that would have made this game much nicer for the PC version. It's not bad. I just have to get used to it. But I like to be able to like select my character and then click, not just have to drag to the different characters and always have the main character selected or the group selected.
Glad we made it out of that one alive.
It's my own flaw, guys. I mean, it's nothing to do against the game or anything like that. It's just me being bad. Oh, there's a bunch of webbed corpses here. That sounds awful. The cloth garb of Berserk. That sounds terrifying or fun. Wooden buckler and all sorts of other random stuff. Hey, a wooden wand of ignition. Ignition? Sure. The cloth garb of Quake. There's a cloth turban. All sorts of stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Well, I feel bad for you guys. You didn't seem to do super well amongst all those horrible things. These skeletons, I imagine, are lootable. Yep. There's some gold to be had there. Some more gold. And let's take a quick look at the map. I'm going to go up to the edge of this, and then we're going to head down toward, what was it, Kip? And that's probably where we're going to break off the episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Well, we got to learn about elvish fashion sense. I mean, that's something, right? Alright, let's get you to move back. Let's get you to move in. Okay, you've done that. Let's get you just to leap pretty much in place. Let's get you to attack. And again, it did not seem to want to do what I told it to do. Okay, we're going to multi-shot. And we just pretty much wrecked everything. I'm going to go after you. You're going to finish off him. The slowness is real, the attacks are real, and that forest spider doesn't stand much of a chance, I dare say. Wow, apparently the webbing actually hurts me. It's kind of a little bit of a surprise, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? In the end, it didn't matter much. We took out the spider, its little spider babies, and we're the better for it. And it looks like there's a bunch more skeleton corpses to loot, and webbed corpses to loot as well. And not a whole lot of cool shiny things this time around, though. A little bit underwhelming on the shiny parts, shiny bits as it were. Alright, what I think we'll do is, since we've kind of uncovered all this stuff, I think we're going to actually head back into the graveyard, sell at our wonderful, wonderful merchant, and then we'll head over to Kip, and that's where we'll break off the episode. Welcome back to the Cemetery of Doom. I don't know. It's fine. Totally fine. Hello, Luther the Merchant. I don't want to talk to the merchant, to the barrel. I would like to sell some stuff to you. I'm going to keep some of the fancier things because you never know when you're going to need it. So I'll keep these for now, and I think we're going to be okay. Sorry, Luther, what were you selling? I didn't take a look at what he was actually selling. Wooden bow, silencing, of quake, of leap, light heal, We're fine. We don't need any of that stuff. Alright, we're heading back out to meet up with Kip, and he's right over here. Alright, folks, I think that's just about going to do it for... Hey, there's a hoe over here. Let's take the hoe. That's just about going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. If you have, fantastic. If not, well, there's always next episode where you can enjoy yourself. Or maybe you'll never enjoy yourself and you'll just be a sad person all the time. I don't know. Either way, folks, in the next episode we talk to Kip. We figure out what kind of quest or mission he has for us. We'll go into his house. We'll loot and pilfer as we do as the protagonist of the story. That's kind of our right as people. And yeah, that whole scenario. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.